games. The one downside is everyone does get shredded. Now off spawn, we're going to get OUG versus KLA to the left next to the Fireflies. Looks like OUG sees that KLA has the better spawn, but they have the better armor. As King already grabbing one of the Fireflies into the Ferio mech, looking to cause some pressure. KLA retreats into the maze. 17S, no armor to his name, but he finds a blue armor, but the King is hovering from above, dropping down, looking for the shots. Great line of sight coming from KLA's 17S, denying all of this Feria pressure. Scale rushing up and down, creating tons of space for his teammates. CXZ finally getting shipped over, and the King looking for some poke damage to get this going. The OUG's having a little bit of trouble holding down anyone from KLA. SS scale rushing up and down. No one has grapples to their name, but the King on the bottom. F3 engaged, looking for the stagger. SS with the backup, not wanting his teammate to go down. No weapon to his name. They do drop a weapon for the King, and now the King with no armor. Bauda is going to be dropping down with the white armor, looking to cause some pressure right now. Yeran with the drop down. Fan flank, going to get the first kill onto Sinew, then following up on SS. Great play from Bauda with the third party timing. OUG's the King is able to get a parry. Can he find a kill to salvage this situation? And now KLA jumping back into the fray. Bauda, great timing attack coming out from them, and with the shoves from Yeran, able to clean up KLA as well. A 2-for-1 deal, a 6-piece for Bauda off spawn, decimating two of the leading teams. Great timing attack coming out from Bauda off spawn.
Phenomenal way to just come and capitalize on a couple of players that are already starting a fight here. Is J-Team's Lee gonna get parried pretty quickly? Roy Hishi trying to go for a bit of a peel for Aizen. We are gonna see that J-Team's Lee coming out with an ult early, but the triple charm comes out from BBE, and this could be detrimental for them. You're going to see the Wu Chen port out, so nothing is going to happen too much of that. Aizen ended up going down before the stun can get popped off, and now J-Team on the front foot. Zem taking a lot of damage here. Might be forced to ult pretty early. Roy Shishi taking a lot of damage now. We are going to see the first Yodo slash getting missed. Second one is going to hit, and we are going to see Lee taking him out with the dagger. It's now a 3v2 situation. Aizen without any shield, but WBG Sleepwalker coming in on the Justina, going for an ultimate right away, trying to aggress completely onto these players, and is going to be able to get the one freeze off, but gets knocked back by Zem in the Feria mech right now, sending some pistol shots up into the sky, trying to knock him out of the mech. Very close to being able to succeed there, but the silence from BBE is going to be able to knock Sleepwalker out. Not able to get the ultimate here off as fast as he wanted to, but still is able to come in and clean up. Oh my goodness, Fat Milk is able to come away with the kill. Aizen trying to run away. Ultimate timer has gone down for Sleepwalker. Aizen is just going to try and go for a little bit of a reset here, as Fat Milk trying to scale away, doing an amazing job of kiting this Yushan. Is going to end up investing that F ability to just keep that verticality onto Team WBG here, as it's now a 2v2 situation. The Tessa Charm comes out. Sleepwalker taking so much damage is going to end up getting charmed. This could be brutal for them here. Sleepwalker goes down. BG taking a lot of damage, and I'm pretty sure WBG is almost out of lives now. Oh my goodness, huge parry coming up from BG, taking a lot of damage, trying to go for the full meter dump. Ends up getting hit with the F2. WBG's Ace coming in, trying to help with the peel. We are going to see the ultimate coming out from Ace, and it looks like Sleepwalker is going to be able to get the heal out, as we're going to see the Wu Chen port. WBG BG is going to go for that reset here. None of them have a life left, so this is going to be interesting to see if they're going to try and fully aggress here. And BG coming back into the fight, and wow, they are keeping on with the action. Ace getting dangerously low here. The dagger shots coming out really fast. F2 coming out, barely saving Ace's life, trying to go for that focus scale rush here. Ends up taking it up into the sky with the longsword, but jumps in, and Fat Milk catching him in the end of that fan attack. Oh my goodness, unlucky goes down by G, taking so much damage in a 2v1 situation here. Viper F3 just so strong. No dice for WBG on Ice Pick in game number 4, as they go out with, I don't even think they got a single kill on the board.
Yeah, that's a tough L to hold for WBG and the Ice Pick. That's where you want to get a lot of that momentum going. They do try to land Cave to get their Justina online, but on the outside, we got GG and XTG, a classic NBPL Titans going at it on the outside. But it looks like GG is going to play the tried and true classic, save up some money, get their Takeda online before they invest. But first, we're going to get 5-2-1 versus DRG. Moonlight going to take to the trees in a 1 HP situation. Pampy taking a ton of pressure. All of the focus fire switching to Pampy from DRG. V3 is going to be invested. The damage reduction and the Wu Chen heals coming out so Pampy can survive. But again, DRG switches target once again. V2 is going to be invested from DRG's zipping to deny the pressure. Pampy with an RMB evening out the odds, but the heal is taken away. Ult's going to come out online for Takeda. No need though. We're not going to be popping in the ult. Unique in a 1v3 situation. He can't get an attack off. The stagger is real. He will be taken down now to the far corner. We got Bauda versus JJH. V3 is going to be invested by Chu Li. Fan RMB's juggling up Jing. What can Jing do? He cannot play the game. He's in the cutscene. Yuran trying to get his teammate out of the cutscene with the shoves up the stairs, dodging left and right, but Jing is going to be taken down. Now Chuli on the Viper, following up, taking down Peak as well. Yuran did his absolute best, shoving over and over, and the third party's gonna come in. GG sees the party, wants to get some action. XCG as well. The scraps are getting picked off the plate. XCG sees that GG's there as well. Doesn't want to overcommit. Doesn't want to get cooked. It looks like they just wanted to swing to the store, buy some stuff, and make their way to prepare for Yang. Not GG though. If we can double dip, if we can get this bounty, this may be worth it. Weighing the pros and cons of going for a bounty versus Yang, tough choice for a GG here. They did catch JJH at the end of their fight, but they didn't see the 3 ultimates, so it looks like GG is going to back off, err on the side of caution, and make their way towards Yang.
And unfortunately, GG wasn't able to pick up a single kill from that third party. It looked like they had come in with a lot of force, but they were not able to do too much with it. JJH able to only pick up 2 kills from that. Still better than nothing here, as we're going to see the F3 come in, getting invested. 2 ultimates are coming out really fast here. We're going to see CJS getting hit with that Tesla stun. Chu Li with a huge parry coming out, and a very strategic Wu Chen teleport to get them out of there, so they do not lose that too quickly. We saw the Temi ult getting invested, and it's just nothing but trouble for Team JJH if they try to stay inside the Tumultuous. So very, very strategic and very well placed teleport by JJH's Moran. And CJS here taking a little bit of pop damage from Moran in that purple bow. Just absolutely lethal when it needs to be here, as CJS trying to get that high ground. OUG waiting in the wings as well, as JJH's Chu Li with the Viper ult back online, trying to come through and seeing if they can do anything with it. CJS is going to end up walking right into it, getting stunned here. We're going to see Godly with a huge parry. CJS now taking a lot of damage. The Mortal Defiance already procced for him, trying to get out of there as fast as possible. Now has the Takeda ult, now is on the front foot here. He does have that dragon-like might, so he could be putting in a lot of work. CJS getting so much health back now, but the King focusing on him now, as OUGSS coming in for a huge third party. CJS able to back off using that dragon-like might just to get that extra bit of movement here. Sends his last burn out, but is now on the back foot, and oh my goodness, the Ballista! Ladies and gentlemen, the Ballista coming in for a huge assist for Team OUG, and this is the second game that they have used that thing to their full potential and advantage. And oh my god, CJS still managing to get away there. I thought he got hit with the uppercut, but he's just getting grappled on left, right, and center. It is going to be very difficult for him to survive this. And the F3 from OUG's The King, he did the flip, turned around, and said from downtown with the 3. Ladies and gentlemen, CJS goes down, as we're taking a look at Fun Plus Phoenix versus XCG in the realm of Yang.
FBX versus XCG. We have an NQ on the Takeda going in hot. Jumping on, it looks like the Yushan, forcing out the Yushan on Temi ult's gonna be traded for the Yushan, and now XCG's Yodo activates online, looking for Takeda, but Donkyu already out of there, but Yushan does clip him. Kakaxi looking to get some value out the Yodo ult. Full Yodo ult absolutely denied, and now FPX coming in hot, looking for Yodo. pressuring her with the shoves. He has 2 more gold shoves to his name. Yodo, no armor to her name. Feria has to go in their mech, and because of that, Yodo is vulnerable. Great position from FTX to force XCG into the corner. D-Max coming down. No more transformation for you. Takeda is coming in hot, and FPX makes it look easy. They take down the hard counter of Cannonball with a perfectly executed Sand Siphon. Now, with the winner go the spoils. FPX going to be scaling up right now with the gold weapons and the purple armor. You want to stack all this up on the Sand Siphon because Takeda is the hard carry for the team. Everything that Temi does and Kurumi is auxiliary to Takeda. As long as Takeda is live and he has that gold ultimate, he can 1v3 a team. Now on the outside, we got OUG versus JJH. Tessa taking to the skies, looking for the Phoenix Blast, drop down into the double focus attack. Shinyu already down to 1 HP. F2 is going to be invested. They're looking for the follow-up, but Shinyu is able to get his Yushan ult up. No V3 coming out from JJH. Godly now taking a ton of damage. Grapple stagger. He's not able to double jump out. Yushan keeping a ton of pressure on them. Finally, the V3 is going to be coming out from the Viper. Godly with the Phoenix Blast. They're holding the inside, looking for the parry, and now SS on the Yodo, looking to get some value off this Yodo. Great port from the Wu Chen. JJH able to push all of those cooldowns out. They still have Tessa ult online. They may go back in, but first, your team, Seb, J team, going at it.
Oh my goodness, J-Team got Xiaohu so low, but he's able to get a pot off in the Temi ultimate as the Feria ult is going to end up coming to a close here. J-Team's Lee, just absolute menace on the Yushan, trying to deal as much damage as possible as Dongqing. Able to get an uppercut play onto Zem. Zem taking so much damage right now, as we are going to see Xiaohu taking a lot of damage as well. Flipping the, oh my goodness, flips the Dragon's Roar back around. Xiaohu is going to end up going down though, and J-Team coming away with the kills here. As we're taking a look, the fight has restarted as JJH's Chu Li is going to take out OUG's The King, and SS is going to take out Chu Li. We are flipping over to KLA versus XCG here, both with the Yang depletion. These teams always seem to find each other in these games, as KLA's QGG taking a lot of damage. Xiaonan trying to get the pick off with the turret on top of the Feria mech here. Gonna end up blasting up into the sky, trying to get the high ground here, setting himself up onto this pillar. KLA's QGG taking a lot of damage here. We're gonna see the F3 come out, waiting to hold the snipe, is able to get the silence off, and the silence player goes down. 17S is gonna end up getting killed. QGG is going to get parried here. We are going to see the focus come out super quickly. CXZ doing an amazing job to peel there, almost saving his teammate's life. Xiaonan needs to get out of there fast, otherwise they are going to be in a lot of trouble. CXZ bringing it around, trying to go for the parry. Nai HQ, we are going to see the pole sword v pole sword fight is going to come around, and Nai HQ is going to be the one who remains victorious in that fight, ladies and gentlemen. Going into it, J-Team's on 12 kills. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice. XCG on 5, getting their lives back, but J-Team on 12 eliminations. Could not be prouder, ladies and gentlemen.
At this halfway point, you could never count J-Team out. We're gonna get the review of their Yang fight. F2 coming out from the Yodos, looking for the opener. He does get Temi Wisp out of it, forcing out KLA's Yushan ult. Now Zem looking to get some value onto this Takeda with the Yodo ult. Looks for the parry, not able to get it. Doesn't get the F2 out. Armor strip, gonna be able to pop the Yodo ult. Great hold down by the Yushan. Double slams connecting onto Takeda. What can he do? He's just getting lit up and sliced up by this Yodo ult and Feria. Now Zem with the focus slide into the jumping LBs repeatedly, zipping, absolutely getting harassed, getting her ankles chopped from under her. Oh my goodness. The destruction from this focus slide. JT Zem doing God's work for his team, securing that Yang victory. Unfortunately for a J team though, coming out of this, they are going to be looking for a rest. They did have the buff, so no problem able to get a free rotate from here. Looks like XUG's posturing to grab the Draco Storm box. DRG to the north with FPX looking to go into Yang, and OUG and JJH as well posturing going into the Yang. I really want to see, Seb, how OUG plays this cannonball comp. It seems like they have their siphon super dialed in. I wonder if their cannonball just is as dialed in now.
Well, I mean, from what we've seen from the gameplay so far of this game in Cannonball, they haven't really been doing too much. They've got 5 kills on the board, so they're not doing too terrible. But the aggression compared to their Siphon comp is definitely a lot less. Their positioning, they've been playing a little bit more passive in the early game. They've been trying to go for more of a third party play instead of initiating these fights. But they are going to take a Yang here, so we are going to get to see a full force OUG versus DRG, how they are going to play the Yang versus their own best comp in the Siphon. DRG stacked to the brim with Jades as well. So this is going to be super interesting to see how this happens. The F1 is going to come out. Sinew going to end up moving around. We do see the focus slide coming out from WFZ, so watch that for that later. We are going to see all of these ultimates coming out too. WFZ trying to send out. Oh my goodness! Da, 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 da. Oh my goodness. We saw the horsey come out. I love it, ladies and gentlemen. OUG's SS sending out the Yodohime ultimate on to DRG's WFZ, and the pole sword is coming out again and again and again. The overcomer coming through WFZ. I never thought we'd see the overcomer in pro play.
Horsey does do a lot of work. The WFZ going crazy with the overcomer, trying to find an opener. But it looks like the ultimates are trading out. We're going to the no ult situation. Zipping's ult is tipping down, but that focus slide is doing a ton of work. Can Moonlight survive the second phase? He cannot. The pressure from the Ferio and the focus slide is just too much. DRG's WFC is trying his best to close this out, looking for the focus slide into the crouching LMB. He's not able to do it. Great peel coming up from behind, and he's the last one left alive. F3 coming out, able to dodge it. Areas V3 jumping out as well. Last hit situation, WFC looking to get a little bit of chip damage. He has to be careful right here. He has to dodge both of the cannon shots going straight below. Unfortunately for the King, he doesn't have the angle. The turn can't look straight down. The pillar is really fat. He needs to find 2 more hits right now, but WFC is going to drown both of teams. DRG and OUG is going to go the distance, and both teams are going to have Yang depletion and have to find a Soul Bloom on the outside, Seb.
That was absolutely insane. He hopped in the mech and said, if you're not winning this, no one's winning this. He was so close to being able to pick that off, but DRG's WFZ able to get the heal off at the very last second there to just secure him the dub. As soon as he gets that first heal off, it's over. He's not able to do much else about it. 5-2-1 look like they're gonna super aggro onto Fat Milk here. They do have that Draco Storm buffs. They are going to be trying their best to capitalize on it. We are going to see them port out really quickly because they do have that Tessa charm. They are going to get hit pretty badly. We're going to see they are going to end up just taking their leave and heading out as Roy Shishi and 5-2-1 are still going to try and enter back into it. As actually, it looks like BBE is the one with the Draco Storm buff here. Is 5-2-1 Zien taking so much damage right now. Pampy getting extremely low, but we're going to see the charms coming out from Team 5-2-1. Roy Shishi is going to go down. 5-2-1 picking up a kill. Ivan now, both of the 5-2-1, both of the BBE members getting dangerously low here. We are going to see them now, the ones Wu Chen porting out, but they aren't going to be able to get the res off on their player, unlike the play from 5-2-1. Here they're able to loot onto Roy Shishi's body, and they are coming out on top of this fight. The same ultimate and the same plays came out, but they lost BBE lost a player, and 5-2-1 came out victorious. OUG here need to take a fight in the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Otherwise, they are going to be eliminated from the game.
An interesting detail I noticed about OUG is I know you opened up playing on Yodo initially on Holleroth, and now OUG is going with SS on the Yodo. So a little bit of an experimentation to see which pieces need to be where. Maybe you is their specialist for playing Holoroth, but interesting stuff to see if whether or not OUG's Cannonball is better with you on Yodo or WSZ. Now we have DRG with 2 minutes and 10 seconds on their Yang depletion. If they do not find a Soul Bloom, they will go down to this Yang depletion. WFZ with the purple pole sword and the gold ultimate next to Fireflies. They got to get active right here. Couple teams in front of them. They have to just pick the weakest one, the weakest body language, and just go, because no matter what, we got to cure this Yang depletion. As OUG as well has Yang depletion. Then there's no hesitation coming out for them. SS already investing the F2, looking to deny any type of stacker with the F2. He looks for it, gets it to with the F2, but he's immediately going to take a ton of damage and get juggled with a Merciless. SS floating in the sky, half health already, has to pop ultimate to defend against this. Temi ult's going to be put down to try to split up this Yodo ult, but the zone is coming in. SS has to be careful right now, forcing everyone into the zone. Great job. Temi ult is going to be coming in from another team. Bauda joining into the fray. WFC able to get a ton of heal from each shove he does. Unfortunately for him, Moonlight, their zipping is going to go down. WFZ looking for the follow-up, but Bauda with the third party is just too strong. Yaran and Jing with the Jades of Destiny coming in hot. WFZ trying to create some space for his team, but he's unable to. OUG still in the fray. Phoenix Spikes coming out from the King, taking down both, clearing them, blindsiding them. OUG King taking down Bauda for lunch. The King somehow makes it back to the zone, has 1 HP. Phoenix Spikes is going to come out again, and V3 is going to come in, but he's getting burnt alive. He's able to get a little bit of heal off. He needs to back off right now. Unfortunately, the burn damage is going to take him down in the air, but J-Team with a ton of momentum, finding these scuff fights in zone. Zem on the Yodo with the bongs, sending them left and right. He's getting peeled right now by the Justina and the Krumi smacking on him, but Zem popping up that Yodo ult, looking for the slashes, unable to get it. Don Q on the Takeda, staring at him menacingly, waiting for this ultimate to come online. He does have Takeda ult online, didn't get the shove into the RMB, a little bit of terrain grief, but Zem is going to get taken down by FPX on the board with 5 kills, but the name of the game right now is J-Team with 13. Can they secure this placement at the end to get the MVP, or will FPX climb the rest of this leaderboard, clear up the last 7 players out of this 10-man lobby? Woo. Siphon on GG is a force to be reckoned with, Seb.
Yeah, Siphon with Team GG, especially when J-Team's Lee is so close to death right now. There's no way that this kill doesn't get secured here, and they all fall down, ladies and gentlemen. That's the thing. J-Team either doesn't do very well at in their early game, they don't get their kills at the start, they pop off near the end, or what they do is they start to pop off right at the start, they get all their kills, and then on that rotation, on that 4th and 5th circle, when these players are starting to close in, everyone starts to shark them and they all start to go out. I do believe, however, it is going to be very difficult for these players to come out on top. They would have to have, one team would have to get every single one of the kills for them and place first, I'm pretty sure, to be able to combat with J-Team scores. GG, though, they do have the huge potential to do this. Fun Plus Phoenix are also looking extremely strong. It's going to look like it's going to end up being a Z-Ping versus a Karumi into this ending fight, with one other team also playing as a Viper, Tessa, and Wu Chen here. 5-2-1 still in this game. Yin did go down. Pampy is now close to death, very, very close. Very few heals left. Is going to end up just taking this reset here before trying to re-engage. As Fun Plus Phoenix has a huge advantage right now, as they're just chilling on the ballista. they are going to be able to try and pull these teams. Now this is where the box is going to come into play here. They're trying to go for this gold armor. GG already has one, but LXM, this water on the ballista here is just giving them such a huge advantage. The Kurumi ult is going to get invested, but Xiaohu taking so much damage is going to end up moving that Kurumi circle, giving them a little bit of an advantage here. We're going to see Dongqing getting in a bit of trouble, but CJS with a huge fear end, able to just completely demolish that attack coming through. They almost had the Dragon's Roar combo coming out as FPX water, the peel from Dongqing coming as well. Crazy parry coming out. Furen's back and forth. One left for CJS. I don't know how many Fun Plus Phoenix have left, and it looks like they might be out of ultimate here. We are going to see it come out, and this could be brutal for FPX here, as they have used all of their ultimates, and it is now going to come up to pure fighting melee style. CJS here with a huge scale rush onto water. Water taking so much damage. 330 and CJS just focusing heavy, so heavy onto Water able to get away, and he's kiting with barely any health remaining. And oh my goodness, 5-2-1 hopping on the ballista for the crazy third party here. Fun Plus Phoenix's Water in a bit of a pickle. Now, oh my goodness, CJS, the last remaining player of Team GG, they just fall apart behind him. We focus on one, and Fun Plus Phoenix is now back on top. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. FPX trying to find these follow-ups, but 5-2-1 dictating the end game right here with the ballista. The Kurumi ult is going to come down. F3 tether now heals, able to pick up his team, but CGS on the ballista at 58%, but no grapples to his name. FPX pushing him out to the zone. Looks for the one charge parry, unable to get it, but that focus slide, that safe pressure, just doing a ton of work versus CGS. Only 5 people alive. CGS just trying to get to that second place, but it doesn't look like Water's going to let him. He's looking to secure this kill right now. Unique coming in hot with the flank, able to pick off now in a 2v1v1 situation. Pambi looking for the opportunity, looking for that soul bloom. He can get this going. He's going to get overheld by the blistering edge, but now Pambi ported out by Unique. 2v2 situation.
Goodness.
Who is going to take this? FPX looks like they lost their Kurumi. 2v1v1. 2 Takedas left, or a Temi and Takeda left in this situation. Wu Chen and Viper, I believe, still alive. Who is going to take this? CGS looks like there's a nod off with Water, but Pampi quickly gets to the ballista, denying any of this camping game. If you're not going to fight each other, we're going to make you fight each other by blowing you up. Now, Pampi does only have one repair kit. Doesn't want to stay on this. Looking to put pressure on the Water. He is F3 Viper. It's going to be a huge nuke as he comes flying through. Water with the spacing, able to dodge the F3. But Pampi and Unique staying together, tied at the hip. And now Water coming with the flank with the focus slide into the blistering's edge. And now GG. CGS popping his ultimate, but it's too late. He's not able to get any value out of his ultimate. Hepta's going to be coming out 5-2-1, cleaning up this 2v1v1 situation. Can Water find an opening? But the F3 and the pressure from Unique is too much, and we're going to see 5-2-1 ship a game.